Hello ladies, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is just a fast makeup look with one eyeshadow color, and I chose the color green. So I have no makeup on and I applied moisturizer, and now I'm going to apply as a base the Laura Mercier the moisturizing primer. Rub some on my hands and just apply it evenly. If you're wondering about my hair, I put in the extensions that I had from many years ago, and it matches perfectly my hair, and I curled them with the Remington conical curling iron. Then as foundation, it's not really foundation, it's the BB cream, because I want to give my skin a very light coverage, and it has to be extremely natural looking because the eyes are going to be more of the focus. But so this is the Samantha Chapman stippling brush. I'm just going to put some on the brush, dab it on the back of my hand a bit, just so that it blends in, and then stipple it on, and like usual, blend it. I prefer this, I prefer to apply this with my fingers, and I will after. Okay, with the stippling brush, it's gonna leave like streaks, and so then you just wanna, after you blend, you just wanna stipple so that it doesn't, the streaks go away. Okay, once you have it on, you just want to pat on the foundation so that it melts better in your skin. Okay, so this is not at all full coverage, so we're gonna fix that with I'm gonna take the MAC Studio Finish Concealer in NW20 and this dome-shaped brush by Real Techniques. Just start going under my eyes and like creating a nice triangle here, maybe on my brow bone too, and then also just hide any imperfections. Okay, now that we have a nice very light base, to take some I'm going to take some Chanel Bronze Universel with the same stippling brush, and I'm just going to stipple on as a contour this color. So I've noticed that if you kind of like buff everything in, especially with the light foundation, everything is just gonna like shift around, move around, and you're gonna take away that little coverage that you have with a very light foundation. So you first stipple, so you can see it enough, you know, and like bring it up on the temple area, and go down on the sides of the nose like usual, jawline, and then just like bring it down the neck because the neck is quite pale. Okay, so now at this point, if any of the concealer has come off, now you can go back, and with the darker concealer, I'm just going to use the mid-tone concealer. And unfortunately, my skin is recuperating from spots that I got like a month ago because I'm using great face products, and but the red spots are still there. So I'm using the darker concealer so that, because the NW20 is too light. Okay, now I'm going to use some Lorac luminizer, and this is an L1. Just gonna put a little bit on my finger. I prefer to not squeeze it because a lot comes out and just waste a lot of product. So just put some on and dab it here on the cheekbone, down the nose, in the middle of the forehead, and on your chin. It's just about enough. Because this foundation, this BB cream is very, very dewy. Okay, now to keep that dewy look, but to we have to powder our face, or else we're gonna look too glowy and dewy. I'm gonna use from the same line of Chanel my Poudre Universelle, and it's in the color 50 Pêche, and it has, you can see it here, it has a pinky peachy kind of color. I'm going to use this with a multi-purpose Samantha Chapman face brush. Just gonna put some, you see, it has a little bit of color, and it also gives you a nice dewy glow, luminescent. It sets your makeup, but at the same time it doesn't like weigh it down. It's so finely milled, you can barely see it. Okay, then these square blushes and bronzers are all from the Victoria's Secret. I'm going to use this bronzer here, and I'm just going to chisel with, this is also a Samantha Chapman brush, it's the tapered blush brush. I'm just going to put a little bit on and just kind of intensify the Bronze Universelle and just look up a little bit more. They should make these magnifying mirrors a little bit bigger, because since I'm blind I need a bigger mirror also to do my face. Going back to my multitask brush, I'm going to use this blush from the palette that I've showed you. It's like my favorite. I'm just going to put some and dab it on. Very soft look and dewy, just a hint of color, not too much. Then if you want to add some more like dewiness to the tops of the cheekbone, these are the two highlighters from the palette. Just use the same brush, dab it in, and just dab it on the cheekbone, so for some extra sheen. It's so subtle that you really can do it. It's like, you're not going to look too glowy. Okay, as a base, I'm using from the A New line, the Avon eye primer. Just going to take some, apply it on the lid area, all the way to the brow bone. And then you open the top lid here. It has two beautiful colors. I'm just going to use like this white kind of color with this is a Crown fluffy brush. I like this. It's fast, it's easy, so soft. I've never felt a brush this soft. I'm just going to apply it to the brow bone and a little bit on the lid, just to set that primer, and so that we're ready for the color. Always from the Victoria's Secret palette, I took it apart because it's so annoying. Palettes are nice, but they're so annoying. So this is the Bronzy and Greeny palette, and I'm going to apply firstly this color here. I'm going to swatch it on my finger for you. All over the lid, this is the color. And then in the crease, I'm going to use this darker green, which is here on my middle finger. So these two greens, the lighter one on the lid and the darker one in the crease. And I'm going to use, this is an Yves Rocher brush, and similar to the MAC 239, and I feel that they work just as well. And you see, picks up the color very, very well. I'm just gonna pat it on the lid. I like these brushes because I feel like I have more control of where I put the color because of the dimension of them. The 239 is a little bit more difficult. Then you dab some on the tip of the brush, and you just want to dab it on the bottom, also connecting it in the corner. Okay, then when you have something that looks like this, you don't need to blend it. I'm going to take the Yves Rocher crease brush, which I adore this brush also. I'm going to take the darker color, which is more of a, is darker and just a more metallic. Here I'm just going to concentrate it in the outer corner and just bring it in. I keep on going back and forth, back and forth. And these brushes blend so well. I'd go as far as to say that they're as good as MAC, even better. I think they're so easy. And then, of course, if you want to blend, you take, this is a 224. Just gonna blend the very edge. Then this is a crown brush, it's like a pencil brush. Now I'm going to take this color here, swatch it on my finger for you. It's very sparkly and very yellowy, goldy. And we're going to put that in the inner corner for a real big pop of light. And you can leave it like this. I'm just gonna go back and apply some more of that white on my brow bone just to intensify it. We're going to intensify everything with the Avon Super Shock black gel eyeliner. Tight line your eye. Okay, that makes a big difference. Then now curl your lashes. Fix my eyebrows a bit, even though I don't need anything. If you want a very good pencil, is the Clarins. This is 03 Soft Blonde. I'm just gonna fix my eyebrow here because I have less hair here. And then apply mascara, and I'm going to use the Giorgio Armani Eyes to Kill waterproof mascara, and I will be right back. Okay, now you want to put 2 coats on this wonderful mascara because we are not putting any eyeliner, so I think that pretty much does it. No lip liner. I'm just going to go in with some Estee Lauder. This is Crystal Baby. I'm almost out of it. I love it with green. So beautiful. And that is the finished look. Sometimes it's really easy. You just take one color, 1 or 2 colors, play with it, and there you go. You have a nice, simple, everyday look, but just using your some colors to liven up your life. So remember, if you want to see any of these pictures of me with this makeup, you go on my Facebook page, and then a list of all the products will be on my blog. So I hope you enjoyed it, and up close and show you the color is beautiful. Like these, I told you already, I don't want to repeat myself too much, but these Victoria's Secret colors are just amazing, and you can see that it just gives you like a nice dewy, very glowy, young look. So anyway, okay, let me go now. So have a great week, and I will see you maybe during the week with another tutorial. Bye guys.